Hi, I'm Dr. Sarah. I'm a burnout coach. Now, I wasn't a person who always had my life figured out, and maybe you can relate to that. I want to share my story of how I went from my life being held together by cortisol, caffeine, and dry shampoo to designing my dream life. Back in 2017, I graduated as a doctor. After over a decade of wishing for it and working for it, and 7 years in university, I finally made it a reality. But just a few months into working as a doctor, everything changed for me. I found myself desperately unhappy. I was exhausted, anxious, and not enjoying myself. I didn't know it at the time, but I was burnt out. I was working long hours, saying yes to everything, and filling my time off with even more busyness, overworking, over-efforting, and I was overwhelmed. Life looked pretty amazing from the outside, but inside, every day was a struggle. Here's a video I dug out from that period of time. I remember after filming this, I cried myself to sleep.
I have had a pretty bad day at work. Some days at work as a doctor are absolutely pants, and today was one of those days.
I knew something had to change, but I had no idea what. I started daydreaming about quitting medicine altogether. I looked into hiring a life coach, but I couldn't afford it on my new doctor's salary. So instead, I fell down a rabbit hole of personal development. After reading dozens of self-help books, listening to hundreds of podcasts, and watching back-to-back YouTube videos, I had a realization. Even if I quit my job, burnout would follow me. You see, I've always prided myself on my work ethic. I've never been the cleverest, the fastest, or the most naturally talented, so I've always compensated with hard work. Maybe you can relate to this if you're a high achiever. If I was ever struggling with anything, my solution was always to work harder. But burnout was the first problem I'd encountered that couldn't be fixed by hard work. I needed to find another way out. So I made it my mission to create a life I truly love. So how did I do that? I created space in my life. I let go of energy drainers. I started taking exquisite care of myself, and I let go of hustle culture. I needed to slow down. I needed to stop people pleasing, to start setting boundaries. I worked on my self-esteem, and I did everything I could to make my life as easy and as fun as possible. I started living life on my own terms. But after turning my own burnout around, I saw that so many of my colleagues online and in real life were struggling with the exact same thing. That's when I decided to become a burnout coach. I started off coaching people one-to-one and quickly saw that there was a huge need for this. I decided to take everything I work on with my one-to-one clients and turn them into programs that my clients can access 24/7 at a much more affordable price than one-to-one coaching. I've created exactly what I would have needed when I was going through burnout myself as a newly qualified doctor. Here's what I want to shout from the rooftops. Burnout is not the norm. You deserve so much more than dreading the week ahead and spending your days off recovering from exhaustion. Imagine actually enjoying your work and your free time, being fully present with the people you love, having adventures, picking up hobbies again, traveling, exercising, eating in a way that fuels you and gives you energy. That is the life I help people create, and I would love to help you do the same. Welcome to my world. I'm Dr. Sarah. Follow for more.